¿Qué tal, amigos de Veravisión? Nos encontramos desde el Prudential Center aquí en New Jersey. Esta noche es noche de pelea del UFC. Les traemos las impresiones de la conferencia de prensa y lo que dijeron los peleadores.
13,306 people, $1.2 million gate. The performance of the night bonuses go to Luke Rockhold. It was a tough tonight, tough night to pick. And Holloway, fight of the night, Vellante and Anderson. So congratulations, those guys all won $50,000. And for those of them sitting up here that had amazing fights tonight and didn't win a bonus, the UFC will be writing some checks this weekend. I promise you that. It was a great night of fights. I appreciate all you guys tonight. You know, yeah, I mean, look at what he did, and look at who he did it to. You know, beating Machida like that is a big deal. You know, and you know, people are probably going to say, like, oh, Jacare fought Chris Camozzi again. Let me tell you what, Chris Camozzi stepped up on 6 days' notice to take this fight, and I agree with Chris Camozzi. He's not the same fighter he was 2 years ago. And for a guy like Jacare had everything to lose and nothing to gain. He's fighting the same guy. He's not ranked. He didn't complain about it once. He didn't say one word. He went right in there. He fought. He handled his business. So we're in a position right now where we got 2 guys who look unbelievable, who could fight for the title next. It's a good problem to have. So who knows how Luke's going to feel after tonight? Who knows how Jacare is going to feel after tonight? You feel good tonight, but when you go home, we'll see how everything is. We'll see how this thing plays out. We'll see how Vitor versus Weidman goes, and we'll make a decision.
And then can you talk a little bit about Paige over here? Because there were obviously a lot of questions about her hype level coming into this fight.
Yep.
She appeared to back everything up pretty convincing.
Yeah, let me tell you what, she's 21 years old, she doesn't have a lot of experience, but boy, she's a scrapper. She comes in and she fights, and taking on a veteran like Felice and doing what she did to Felice tonight, you know, and she's got that thing, man. She's got that thing that I always talk about that you can't teach. They just have, everybody in my dressing room tonight wanted to meet her.
Yeah. I told you what I was going to do. If it touched the ground, we're going to be operating on different frequencies, and I knew I could dominate them. I just got good position, and not many people get away from me. So I thought it'd be faster on the feet. I could start finding his timing. I got a little sluggish at first, but start finding my time. That's what I foresee. You know, a lot of things always happen the way I dream them up, and I dreamed this one up with Lyoto, and I believe Weidman's going to go out there and handle his business, and we can make this, you know, it looks like we're going to march into New York. We can have a good old-fashioned Shake Shack versus In-N-Out Burger. Let's do it. Yeah, I was just trying to get him in a compromised position. He was a little slippery. I think he came in with a good sweat. What was going on? So I was just trying to hold position, really, find that kill shot. I had his head pinned to the mat. Last like 3 seconds left, and I hit him with an elbow, and I knew it hit real hard, right on the side of the head. I looked at him as he went up, he was wobbling, and I kind of figured he was hurting at that point. I wasn't even sure if he was going to get back into the second round, but I saw him. I think he was a little shaky after Vitor. Really, I'll go out there anytime. I'd love to rematch. Look, all the greats get caught. It's the champions that come back and prove themselves and get on top. I'm the best in the world. I believe I'll beat Chris, and I'll beat Vitor, and beat anybody else in my path. So, I want the title next.
Fight for him. I come for fight. I'm ready for the title. It's my 5th fight in the UFC, 5th fight in the UFC. Man, I can finish anybody in my division. It's my time.
You know, maybe she was stronger. She obviously looks a lot stronger than me, but even when you're a black belt, when you're getting punched in the face, those things kind of go away. And when you're in a fight, it doesn't matter what skill set you have. If you don't have the heart, then your strength and your attributes kind of, I mean, of course I wanted to go out there and get a dominant performance. Everyone wants to finish their fight right away. I'm really happy with my performance tonight. I still have a lot to work on. You know, I'm very young in the sport. Every single fight I'm going to change. I'm not technically the best yet, but I'm at the perfect camp.
That's not my job, you know. We see what Dana White, what Sean Shelby, Joe Silva are doing me, you know. We take one step at a time. That's what we've been doing, and it's been working out for us. I'm blessed to have Beyond Limit, a great manager in the UFC, and
I just trained my butt off, you know, nothing but great things I got to say, and, you know, shout out to Cub. He came to fight, I came to fight, and I was just a victor tonight.
I didn't really think about that, to be honest with you. The goal was just to kind of beat him everywhere in the jiu-jitsu. Stay on top, keep the pressure. I knew if he got on top, it would be really difficult to sweep him or submit him. He has, you know, he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. Like you said, he likes to go for a lot of submissions, unorthodox submissions. He goes for the knee bar all the time, he's guillotine. So I just made sure I was ready for those things, and then just stayed sharp everywhere else too. You know, back to the top 10, he wants to be top 5, whatever. I really think he can do it. He just has to make sure his focus is good. I'm just happy with the performance. I wish I could have done a little bit better.
There's a lot to do with game plan, my coach. That combination I was throwing all night with the jab uppercut is the #1 combination we're working on. I expected him to go for the takedown. I mean, I knew I was going to get taken down. It's just a matter of fact, if he can hold me down, then I know he could. So, you know, and my craft was all I needed.
Well, thank you guys very much. We appreciate it. Have a great night. Thank you, New Jersey.
Con imágenes de David Calderón desde el Prudential Center, New Jersey, informó para Vereavisión Levi Morales.